What's up, guys, and welcome back to the TG Faction War. In today's episode, we have round 21. We are officially over halfway through this tournament, and, well, out of 40 factions, we only have 2 left undefeated. They aren't going against each other anytime soon, it seems, though, so for now, we just have to entertain ourselves by watching others fight. And we're going to start things off with the holidays versus Friday Night Funkin'. Now, FNF is missing, like, everyone, but I don't think they need any more units than the ones they have on screen. Got Tricky, Garcello, Senpai, and Servant's Demon Form. Tricky's gonna go ahead and jump in. I might make more FNF mods soon based on, like, I don't know what's been really popular lately. I would make Indie Cross, but that would belong to the other games faction rather than FNF. And besides, I mean, I already have Sans. Cuphead has way too many abilities in his guns in order for me to actually like make him well, and that's an issue. And Vendi, I mean, I could make his standard form, I think, well, but everything else is kind of a no-go. It's just left to Sarvent and Garcello. These the Arbiter Orbs. I just want to call it Ion Strike Cannons. They're just Orbital Strike Cannons, I guess. They just murder. And Garcello, how you doing over here, buddy? This is getting slowly pushed back. I don't know who would win there, but I mean, we could just, you know, add in a few more from FNF's side. Because, I mean, they're missing everyone. Anyway, begin. I guess we could call that a win for holidays. I mean, they forced me to add in more FNF characters, so it's kind of a win. I want to make Starecrown because I like Starecrown, but again, he doesn't really have any abilities. I mean, there's Shout, Giant Fear. But other than that, I don't know what I would do. So Senpai is gone in rage. That's like trying to do his demon form. And while Sarvent's gonna die over there. Yep, Sarvent is dead. Tricky, it's your move. Tricky, go on, Tricky, go on. Oh yeah, Tricky in. I could make, like, Tricky phase 3, but again, that's something I don't know what abilities to give it. That's really just an issue when it comes to most of these. Also, just like, I don't really have time more than need to make more FNF characters. They already have a huge faction full of some pretty good units. Guys, come on, hurry it up. Tricky, I'm just gonna move you, man. This isn't fair in the slightest, but stop backing, please. Just stop backing up. Yeah, this is what would happen if Tricky and a few others just walked forward instead of, you know, walked backwards until the jumps are out of range. All right, but Witty's gonna go ahead and get everything done. Good job, Witty. Next up is Miscellaneous versus Deltarune. Now, Miscellaneous is actually kind of... No, it's MHA. Well, I mean, both of them have kind of fallen off as undefeated ones. Actually, I think MHA is still undefeated, but... Possibly, maybe. I don't remember the standings that I did last night. That's kind of a bad thing. We got Melee Master over here versus just absolutely demolishing Chaos King. Oh my lord. That is why I love Melee Master. Seems like most of Miscellaneous is dead, except, well, of course, Satan. Melee Master's still up, Rebel's still up, and so is Sun. But Rebel and Sun are much more ranged units than they are melee units. And I mean, Rebel's down, Sun could have died there, but he's not going to. Melee Master, how are you gonna do? No chance as soon as both of them came over. Miscellaneous gets another dub. Next up, we have Undertale versus Saving Our Country. Begin. And then, who's gonna be like a real big issue? I can't even tell. Iris dead. I think Sheila's down there now. V just killed. Who's that? Toriel over there? Yep, that would be indeed Toriel. Meanwhile, Firelord N just kind of, you know, going in, killing a lot of things, taking some huge damage from 3 birds. Oh, and probably a hurricane, maybe a Hurricane Slash as well. That did it all. But, I mean, he is under halfway dead. But Red is down, and she was doing just a huge amount of damage to SOC. What we got over here? We got Frisk and Asgore going strong. It's Undying the Undying. Oh, cool. Great. This is gonna take, like, forever. As Frisk and Asgore deal with the Overseer over there. Oh, the Brute looks like he's gonna go over and help out. I mean, oh, well, everyone's gonna go over and help out because they tossed Undying the Undying away. Frisk is almost dead. Frisk is dead. So, yeah, things aren't gonna go well anymore for Undertale. What the heck is happening? Okay, anyway, we got the Brute and Devin on Undying the Undying as their kind of last stand here. And it's getting punched to all heck by Brute. Guys, stop. Careful with the friendly fire here. I'm just saying. Oh, that one had to hurt. Anyway, so Brute just got yeeted away. This is now gonna take a lot longer. Actually, it's obvious. I should just end it. Next up, Undertale AUs versus Miscellaneous 2. Now, Miscellaneous 2 is one of the last 2 undefeated factions. So, are the Undertale AUs even gonna stand a chance here? We do have a lot of lightning and quite a lot of Hurricane Slash. And by quite a lot, I mean Xcara has it. I don't remember who else really has it. Looks like most of everything is down. It's just the hybrids left that are really, you know, being an issue. Well, there goes Ink. And Cross Kara was the last one to die. Next up is going to be MHA versus the Ultimates. And the Ultimates have brought along an extra Farmer Ultimate. And they haven't brought along Renaissance, Evil, or Dynasty Ultimates. So that could pose a problem. Was that Toga? Did All For One leave? Or did he just die? Or, oh. That would explain some things when you summon a Super Peasant. All For One has, I mean, he's not gone. He's just not going to be participating in the battle for a little bit. Oh, good Ultimate has his number. Just absolute ruining for All For One. And All For One is down. So that means, like, I mean, it does kind of mean that that entire area is off limits for the most part, but it also means, well, A, the birds are free to just run around and do whatever they want, but B, all these units left, they're free to move. They can do whatever they want. And good ultimate is just gonna sit here, slowly whittling down everyone that's left. Brony down. Bakugo died as well. Now he's gonna go over here and deal with Dabi and Shoto. Dabi down, Shoto's next up, and then the Farmer ultimate going against All Might. He made All Might kill himself. Sure, why not? Oh, oof, that was a big hit against Shoto. And Aizawa is down. The Ultimates get another dub. Next up, RLS versus Neo Undertale crossover. Begin. Neo Undertale crossover is missing a few units. What is happening over there? Damien Demon Horror just teleported over there to do a 1v1. Who died here? John's dead over there. So other than that, yeah, the love arrows seem to be the Cupid arrows seem to be a bit too much for RLS to handle here. Okay, Blade. Gee, guys, come on. RLS still has 3 of their strongest units. But, I mean, there's so much Oh, the Rockets just murdered like half of the remaining units. Oh, and the love arrows are just gonna ruin everything. No love, it's just too much. The Cupid arrows, they're too powerful. Oh, and now we have the minigun shooting Cupid arrows too, not just the Sensei Shuriken. Why did I give them such fast projectiles for it? What is happening now? I mean, Archie's still alive, unfortunately. That, the Rocket Rain didn't really work well. Oh, we had another. It didn't hit Archie, like, at all. Now, oh, they're just gonna sit here and slowly whittle him down, aren't they? Yeah, he can't. Demon Horror can't do anything to fight back against it. Next up, normal Undertale crossover versus TKR and other things. Begin. Well, I'm already down. Okay, cool. There's just a lot of things happening. Alright, back to it. I got a call that I had to take. Isaac's down there. Rotten's down. I mean, it is up to the big ones. Steven's still up, just murdering one of them. And then causing... Well, nope, actually murdering 2 of them. How many did that get? That got 3. That was a pretty good one. Oh, jeez. The Light Mage just ruined probably everything there by killing Danielle. Yeah, no, there's no way just Rink takes out the rest of them. TKR gets another dub. Next up is going to be Legacy versus the Secret faction. A nice, good old-fashioned base game faction v faction. As for who's gonna win, I don't know actually. I mean, if Secret did have all of it, I'd probably say Secret, but with this, with their biggest unit being Blackbeard, I don't think so. I mean, he's not going to be able to hit the tank with his Cannonball Barrage. It's going to be up to everyone else to kill the tank. And everyone else succeeded in killing the tank. Wizard Thor, so Wizard down. Thor, you good? Friendly fire, guys. Friendly fire. the skeleton giant is down. Thor's down. Actually been converted, more so. Super Boxer is the last one, and yeah, there's just too much for him to deal with. So, Secret Faction did get a dub. Next up, Doki Doki Fan City versus Other Games. Other Games is missing, like, everyone, but I believe in them. Sakia's there, she's really strong. Paint the Town Red is no pushover. Jenny just murdered someone, so that's cool. Slendor Man is dead. I mean, Saki is about to die here. Saki is down. Jenny Fox, how you doing? Okay, well, it does seem like they're going to need more than just this. And, you know, we'll make it fair. We will make it fair, first off. We will have a second wave of Doki Doki Fan City come in. We'll do another leaf. There we go, begin. Now this should go a lot better, because not only do they have Goddess of Explosion and Asha to just cause a huge amount of damage, they have Dust to tank a lot of things, but they also have Fish. Fish is here. Fish is in the fray. Throwing down the dumbbell at max speeds, which Thor Lightning was the closest thing to that. Can put up on a spike, but he doesn't care. He's just gonna murder everything, alongside Asha, of course. Asha and Fish just really strong. Asha with Void Monarch dodge and Hurricane Slash, really good combo there. Asha going in strong against the ranged units. Teleporting in because, you know, he has a lot of those. Just murdering frickin', who's that, Bianca? Yeah. And then the last one is a poor old Corbin. Dumbbell kills him. Next up, Pop Culture versus Gaming Server. Gaming Server missing a whole lot of units, only having Jenny as their most expensive, but they're still just a lot of units. A lot of units for Gaming Server, and I'm pretty sure everyone but Vader is dead. I think Vader just got clubbed by a tree, and it really hurt. Well, Gaming Server gets another dub. Souls versus Undertale. That's just a funny combo. Anyway, this just comes down to Endless Rosette and Shauna, and can the Souls deal with those two? Is she gonna die from that? Yes, she did. She did indeed die from that. Shauna's taking just a huge amount of abuse, but, I mean, Endless Rosette is still going really strong. Oh, that was a nice money time stop. Freezing so many of them in place. I mean, they're on Endless Rosette now. Shauna, you doing good? You doing okay? Shauna, I mean, she's still up. Callan died over there. Yeah, no, it literally just comes down to Endless Rosette now. Because Reloadia over there can't really kill them. It's all up to Endless Rosette. It's Endless Rosette versus Determination that decides this. Because Justice does not deal anywhere near enough damage in order to have an impact. And now they're doing a 1v1 while this is a 1v1. How did you miss? Endless Rosette's 1. How does the Infernal Whip stay upright, but Endless Rosette can't? I don't get it. Bro. Is he gonna die? Yep. Alright. Well, Evertail gets another dub. Next up is going to be the Dark Faction versus Wild West. We're down to our last 4 matches, right? and they're all part of the base game. Well, Shadow Walker, you tried. This just comes down to the Void Monarch, really, as almost everything else is going to die instantly. Oh, and even the Void Monarch is going to die instantly because they're all really weak to projectiles. That was really close. That was close, though, because if he dealt with everything in front of him a lot sooner, then everything else would have died. Oh, the Tempest Lich is still up. Void Monarch, you okay? You gonna glitch into the ground again? Yep. Like I said, really close. Tempest Lich gonna live? Is the Tempest Lich gonna stay alive, or is he going to die? Seems like a massive state. Yep, he almost died. That lasso just needed to do one more hit. Now can they? Oh, they dealt with the Void Monarch. Oh, they've won. Because I separated them. That's why they won. Moving on. Next up, Good versus... what do we have? What do we have? We have, yes, the Historical Faction. Almost forgot about the faction I created. What does that say about me as a creator? Forgetting about everything. Oh, Divine Arbiter almost died, although he's not really much of an issue for this match. I actually think Chronomancer is going to be a pretty big issue with just the AoE. Divine Arbiter is good for taking out singles, not groups. Oh, they've done it. They've definitely done it. There's no way just the Chronomancer can beat all of those range units. Well, now, what happens if we change up our extra to another Radiant Glaive? Because Radiant Glaive kind of bounces between enemies. Also, the Sacred Elephant is a big part. They need to keep that one alive. Oh, that was a horrible shot from you, Chronomancer. That was a horrible dial. He's so dead. It's not even close this time. Next up is going to be Pirates versus Spooky. Essentially a 1v1. Oh, the cannon's still up. That's gonna be an issue. The Pumpkin Catapult did not trade places with the cannon. Captain down. Swordcaster down. Reaper. What hit it? It doesn't even look like anything hit it. It looks like the Reaper killed it, though. And last, we have the Dynasty faction versus the Ancient faction. Melissa, how did you miss? Anyway, so the watch is just being ruined by a snake right now. Oh, they have like nothing left. What killed the Minotaur? That's what I want to know. That wasn't even close. It is time for our 1v1. The Brute versus All Might. This is our 1v1 that I have decided on. Both of them have the Ice Giant Punch. Both of them punch hard, do a lot of damage, have a lot of health. But I think the Brute has much more of an advantage, unless he gets one shot, of course. In which case, he absolutely does not have an advantage. Or that could happen. Here they go. Going back in. Oh, this is just gonna keep happening, isn't it? We're gonna try and make this go a bit faster. Oh, it just looks like if the Ice Giant gets in, he just one-shots All Might. Cool. Or, I mean, the Brute gets it, he just one-shots All Might, while All Might does his best to just keep punching the Brute into space. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed round 21. I'll see you all next time, and of course, have a good day.